Morning students, this is Dr. Divya. Today I am going to teach you about the introductory part of Bryophyta. So Bryophyta is derived from the Greek word bryon, means mosses, and phyca means plant. So major character, oldest plant on earth have been around for 400 million years and more. Bryophyta do not have a true vascular tissue for support and transport of water and nutrients. They lack leaves. However, they have a leaf-like scales that contains chloroplast in which photosynthesis occur. They lack true roots. They anchor themselves in the soil by root-like structure called rhizoids. And rhizoids are relatively simple, sometimes multicellular filament of thin-walled cells that extend from the photosynthetic tissue into the soil. Lack vascular tissue, no lignified tissues and have rhizoids, usually small and ground hugging, most measure between 2 to 4 inches, and lack of true stems. Amphibians of plant kingdom need water for their fertilization and habitat, lived in moist place and humid environment. 9,000 genera and 24,000 species, so mode of nutrition is autotrophic as well as saprophytic. Plant body is a thallus. This is not differentiated into root, stem and leaves. For example, Mertensia and Anthoceros. Sporophyte has a three parts: food, theta and capsule. Classifications. So there are three classes of Bryophyta. First is mosses, and second one is Hepataceae, and third one is Anthrocerote. So first class, mosses. The body of the moss is usually leafy-like. Moss prefer damp, shaded locations in the temperate zone. And class Hepataceae. So the name liverwort arose because the lobes of the thallus resemble the lobes of the liver. That's why we can say that the other name of Bryophyta of liverwort. So many have a flattened body called thallus, but some have a leafy appearances. Class Anthocerote, hornworts. The Sporophyta of hornworts look like a small green broom handles. It shapes as a unique among bryophytes. Unlike bryophytes and higher plants, most species of hornworts have cells and that contain only single chloroplast. Detailed classification of a bryophyta. So this is a member of a Bryophyta: Palea, Rixia, Anthoceros, Mertensia, Polytrichum, Leguina, mosses, Bryophyta. So this is a small, soft plant that are usually 1 to 10 centimeter tall, typically grow close together in moist and shady area. Some mosses are found on rocks and in the arid locations. They are flowerless and seedless. Liverworts, Hepatocophyta. So liverworts, so flowerless, spore producing plant with the spores producing small capsule. So they are typically small, ranging from 2 to 20 mm wide, with individual plants less than 10 centimeter long. So these are the certain species may cover large patches of ground, rock, trees or many other reasonably firm substances on which they occur. So the most familiar liverworts consist of a prostrate, flattened, ribbon-like and branching structure called a thallus plant body. These liverworts are termed thallus liverworts. So however, most liverworts produce flattened stem with overlapping scale and leaves in two and more rank. So the middle rank is often conspicuously different from the outer rank. So these are the called leafy liverworts and scale liverworts. In this ancient time, it was believed that it could cure disease of the liver, and it reduces erosion along stream banks also. Hornworts, Anthrocerophyta. Hornworts is a flowerless, spore-producing plant with the spore typically produced in a tapering, horn-like and needle-like capsule which develops from a flattish and green sheet. Only 100 species identifies. Reproduction of Bryophyta. So reproduction, so the bryophyta reproduce by vegetative and sexual modes of reproduction, and the gametophyte reproduce sexually by formation of gamete, whereas the sporophyte reproduce by the formation of spores. So therefore, the mode of reproduction is asexual, and types of reproduction is a three type: vegetative, asexual, and sexual. Vegetative reproduction, so in some species, asexual reproductions take place by the vegetative method of fragmentation and genome. However, asexual spore like endospores, acanite produced in algae are absent. Asexual reproductions, so a mature sporogonium consists of a basal swollen foot and a stalk and a spore producing structures, the capsule. And the capsule comprises of sporogenous cells surrounded by a layer of sterile cell. These cells undergo division repeatedly, and last generation of cells is called spore mother cell, so which undergo meiosis to produce tetrad or haploid spore, and the spore are non-motile, cutinized, vine disseminated, and alkyl. So therefore the biophytes are homosporous in most cases, Riccia and Mertensia. Sterile cells called elyters are also produced along with spores. Sexual reproduction, so the asexual reproduction is a oogamous types, and the gametes are produced in multicellular sex organ. The male gametes are small and motile, and while the female gametes are large and non-motile. And the sex organ are antheridia and orchigonia. These are the multicellular, and each sex organ is protected by an outer wall of sterile cells surrounding sex cells. Both kind of sex organ may developed on the same plant. They known as monoecious, yeah, we can say homothalous, or in only different plants that are dioecious. So each antheridium is usually club shaped, and it contains androcyte antherozoids mother cell surrounded by a single layer of sterile jacket cell. Each androcyte metamorphoses into a motile biflagellated antherozoids, yeah, meldosperm. So the archegonia are usually flask-shaped. Each archegonia consists of a basal swollen portion and the venter and the elongated part, the neck. An axial row of cells surrounded by a jacket of sterile cell is present in the neck and venter. So it consists of few neck canal cell, a venter canal cell, and egg and oosphere. Fertilization. So what is essential for fertilization? And the jacket, if mature antheridium rupture, liberating the sperm, and the motile flagellated sperm swim in the film of water, and this is the neck of an archegonium. And in the meantime, axial row of the neck canal cell disorganize, and the tip of the archegonium rupture open, and the antherozoids enter the neck and swim down to the egg. One of these type of sperm fertilize the egg to produce zygote. So alteration of generation in biophyta. So what is the alternation of generation? First time demonstrated by Hofmeister in 1851. So life cycle of a plant is called alteration of generation, haploid and diploid generation. Alternating during life cycle. First is sporophyte. These are the multicellular spore forming diploid plant. Gametophyte. These are the multicellular also. That are for haploid plant structures forms gametes. Bryophytes, mosses and ferns especially dominant in generation. These are the in haploid phase. Main plant body is composed of gametophyte. Significance, so better chance of survival, better adapted to environment, newer varieties developed, and variations are produced during meiosis. So alteration of generation is bryophyta. Haploid phase is gametophytic generation, and sexual phase BS reproductive organ produce antherozoids and egg. In gametophytic stages, longer lived, conspicuous, and compared to sporophyte, gametophytic stages is dominant in life cycle. Diploid phase on the sporophytic stages, that are gametic union, results into the formation of zygote, which develop into sporophyte. Meiosis in spore mother cell, they make a spore and germinate to form of a gametophytic again. Cycle continues with the alternation between gametophyte and sporophyte. Sporophyte dependent on gametophyte, and heteromorphic alteration of generation occur. So alteration of generation, this figure shows like how diploid plant can do a meiosis, and haploid cells make a mitosis like haploid plant. So this is the alteration of generation. And life cycle of Funaria and life cycle of Mertensia. So differences between mosses and liverworts life cycle, like the gametophyte